Hello, beautiful people, all 5 of you that watch. I am home now, and it feels really weird. And I know I always say that it takes me a really long time to make videos, but this time I really have an excuse. It's because my computer's been broken for like 5 months, and I just got a new one. Yay, new stuff. So I guess this is kind of going to be a video on like a recap and being home. So it kind of sucks. And I'm waiting for the climax. I'm waiting for it to get better. It's nice seeing my family and my friends again, but it kind of feels like there's something missing, and I don't know what it is. Everything's different. I came home and my bed was in the living room, and my cousins are graduating high school, and everything kind of feels different, but a lot of it feels kind of the same. Like I never left, and it was all just a really good dream. I think I've really grown. My hair has too. Remember that video I made a while ago when I cut my hair and donated it? That's grown too. And before I went to Israel, I was this awkward, shy girl who didn't know how to make friends. And I'm still exactly that. But somehow I found a lot of people who became a really big part of my life, and I don't know how I'm supposed to cope without them. And in Israel, I was by myself. I could take buses. I was independent. And now I have to come home and my mom tells me I have to do things. I go to the gym and go to the dentist. And it's kind of weird because I'm not used to that anymore. I don't really know if I could ever live in Israel, but I definitely would go back. I loved my time there. And before I left, I don't remember if I showed this journal, but I had everyone sign a letter for me to read on the plane ride home. And I read them, and I cried because they were the most beautiful things I've ever encountered in my entire life. And in Israel, I volunteered with this organization called UNITAF, and it was with little refugee children that only had milk cartons and Pampers wipes to play with, and they all drew me little letters. I don't think they understand what they were doing or what's going on or the impact they have in my life. But I'm really going to miss them, and I'm going to miss everything. I'm going to miss the cottage cheese and the chocolate and Herzl 64. And I don't know what my life would have been had I chosen to do something else or not to go to Israel. But I think it was the greatest decision of my life. Not only did I learn a lot about politics and people, I learned how to clean a drip tray, which was really gross, and I learned what I want to do, and I learned that I shouldn't rush through life because in Israel people they go to the army and then they travel and then later eventually they go to college, and life isn't meant to be rushed because what are we living for? We're just trying to get to the next point. And I learned that life is whatever attitude you have about it. And if you choose to be negative about anything, then you're just going to feel negative. I know when I started making these, I said that it was going to be for like my family and friends back home to watch and see what I was doing. But I think over time, these have kind of become a lot for me. And even though I haven't watched any of them, and I probably won't because it's really embarrassing to watch me myself, I think it's important so that they show me that I've done something with my life and to remind me that I can continue doing something with my life and know that it's not the end and there's always going to be something for me to do and always somewhere that's going to need me. And hopefully people will continue to follow me, or hopefully someone will start watching and maybe I'll inspire someone to take a gap year or just be happy. That's really what I want. I want people to just do whatever makes them happy. So here's to hoping.